I've said it in raps a fair share.
Yeah,
but like I'm not really just walking around the streets like.
When you break down the lyrics like Alan Parr, then it sounds absolutely crazy. And they are absolutely crazy.
They're absolutely insane. That is the soundtrack for their life.
Yeah.
That is the way they get their morning started as they commute. This is a woman.
Ruslan.
Drake went on the YouTube channel Sunday Conversation, which is from the Barstool network of podcasts. And I like Drake not taking himself seriously and putting himself in these sorts of situations. I think it's good. The flip side of this is I think Drake says a whole lot about himself without having to say a whole lot about himself. That confirms something that I've been saying for a very, very, very long time.
What's the right thing for me to call women? For me,
I actually am proud to say that I don't really drop the B word like in person.
I've heard you say it before.
No, like I'll say it.
Drake, I've heard you say it.
I'll say it in raps.
Drake, a lot. Say a lot after that. Say it again, but say afterwards. Say a lot.
He said, say it again, but after you say, I've said it in some raps, say a lot. I was like, bruh.
I don't say it. I say a lot. Yeah, say a lot.
Say a lot. Make sure you say a lot.
I've had obviously a long career. I've said it in raps a fair share.
Yeah,
but like I'm not really just walking around the streets like.
You're saying hoes. So you're saying I should say hoes?
This is better than for sure.
Okay.
These guys are not who they portray themselves to be, ladies and gentlemen. This is called cosplay. This is called being a WWE character. All right? He doesn't really mean the stuff he's saying in the music. Now, me and Zach had an encounter earlier today that I wanted him to share of something we discovered. Go ahead.
Man, all right, we were driving. And where were we headed?
We were headed back to my house from picking you up.
We're headed back to Ruslan's, and we pull up on this little side street, and this car pulls up right next to us, and it's like, boo, 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 boo. And it's this lady, and it's this lady, and she's just jamming out.
Rocking out to Drake.
She's rocking out, and she's
Drake, like vibing.
It's like 2012, 2013 Drake.
It's the Rihanna song.
Yep. And Ruslan goes,
but I could hear the lyrics.
Yeah, you could hear the lyrics. And Ruslan goes, isn't that crazy?
No, hold on. Let me say what the lyrics were.
Okay.
The lyrics are something about I love how your moist lips feel. Something. It was like a Drake bar about moist lips.
And Ruslan said, isn't that crazy that people rock out to that as their soundtrack for life? That she wants to start her day with Drake telling her he likes the feel of her soft lips on his penis.
Yeah.
And I was like, hey, whoa. I mean, when you break down the lyrics like Alan Parr, then it sounds absolutely crazy. And they are absolutely crazy.
They're absolutely insane.
And it's a great freaking point. Some people's just rocking out to like a fake version of Drake.
A caricature of someone he is not. And that is the soundtrack for their life.
Yeah.
That is the way they get their morning started as they commute. This is a woman. This was an Asian woman.
Yeah.
With long fingernails. Okay.
See, I was gonna avoid all the.
I don't know. I mean, I'm just giving you a picture.
I'll let you rock with it.
And this is what some people's mornings are. In terms of someone that tells you that I don't even really use that word in real life. I just say it in rap songs.
A lot.
I say it a lot in the rap songs.
Like, not just sometimes. Like, that is a common term you would think Drake uses. Yep. But then in an interview, he's like, I'm not getting canceled for this because I don't say it.
Yep.
Hey, you want to see something crazy? 67% of the people who watch this channel are not subscribed. Do me a quick favor, make sure you hit that subscribe button so you stay up to date on all the videos here on the Blessed God Studios channel.
This is, ladies and gentlemen, the WWE. Like, when I watched WWE as a kid, I couldn't quite distinguish that, like, The Undertaker wasn't Mark. You know, I didn't realize that like Stone Cold Steve Austin wasn't the real guy. I didn't understand Shawn Michaels, like the Heartbreak Kid was not the real Shawn Michaels. But this is now happening with our music. and the music is driving a soundtrack to your day, and it's not even real.
Yeah.
This is like completely. It's just like the WWE over again, and you have a generation of kids being brought up on this, really thinking Drake is this like heartthrob who talks to women this way, and he doesn't. And it's low key sad. Like, it's sad that this is most people.
Yeah.
Like, most people are like, their soundtrack is Drake and Rihanna.
Mm-hmm.
You know,
That's their gospel music.
that's their gospel music, and I legitimately feel bad. Like, I'm like, gosh, man, this is not good.
Yeah, man. Yeah, it's crazy. It's crazy. I mean, it makes sense. Like, when people can have such a what else were we saying in the car? Just like, some people have the moral standing. Like, they get the moral standing of, my soundtrack is gospel music. The bedrock of my life is Jesus. I operate at this level. I know there's a greater reason I'm here, and I get to participate in life while striving for greater things, creating a family, all that. Whereas these people that have like their soundtrack, their bedrock of life is so minimal, it's so low. It's Rihanna, it's Drake. That you were saying,
So
like,
it's a bunch of people that aren't happy in their personal life, by the way.
and they're just like, my big thing is, I'm just gonna rent out a room for the rest of my life for $1,000 a month, and it's just like, there's nothing else there.
Yep.
And there's also no other like purpose behind why you should do anything else.
Yep.
So it just kind of just leaves you like, I'll listen to Drake, Rihanna.
CP said I had to Google the song. I hate that song. That's not the point, CP.
And she was jamming too.
She was jamming.
I was like,
we noticeably pulled up and saw. We noticeably pulled up and saw her bobbing her head to the point where I saw her like her nails were freshly done.
Yeah, and she's doing the whole thing where she's pointing
Yeah.
at the windshield, because she's like, I'm rapping to the ambiguous person that's not there, da da da, and I'm like, all right.
It's really sad.
All right. And it wasn't like a banger.
Yeah.
Like he said, it was an old song.
Yeah.
Like, Rolly, it's a Rolly, not a stopwatch.
Yeah.
It doesn't ever stop.
Yeah.
No, it wasn't that.
No.
It wasn't the bangers.
No.
It was the old.
Yep.
It was the old person reminiscing about high school.
Yeah.
That's
if
what it was.
If your soundtrack,
That's what it was.
if your soundtrack to your life is just you reminiscing to high school,
peaked.
you peaked in high school, bud.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, look, when you're kind of in your own zone and you're around your Christian friends and family and this whole thing, and then you actually go out and you're like, oh, this is what like regular people were like, like this is the time and the energy.
What do you mean?
Like, they're listening to Drake. That's it. This is their life.
Someone said Uncle Rico from Napoleon Dynamite. That's just like driving a bus and like selling pans to old ladies.
Hey, this clip is from our daily after party stream. If you enjoyed it, consider signing up for our Patreon community for only $5 a month, where you get access to the replays of our daily after party streams, as well as the uncut extended versions of our podcast, Discord access that's private, and a discount code for our merch store, only $5 a month. And ultimately, it's the best way to help us contextualize the gospel of Jesus using media, podcasting, and of course, YouTube. The link for that is in the description or in the pinned comment. The perks are amazing. You should get on there. It's only $5 a month. I'll see you over there, all right? Peace.